Jeremiah 29 verse 11 says, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." This verse is one of the most quoted verses in the Bible, but its meaning becomes even clearer when you understand the context around it. The context behind the verse. The prophet Jeremiah was speaking to the people of Israel while they were living in exile in Babylon. Their homeland had been conquered, many people were scared, discouraged, and wondering if God had abandoned them. Some false prophets were telling the people that everything would quickly return to normal. But God, through Jeremiah, told them the exile would last many years. Even in that difficult situation, God gave them reassurance. He still had a purpose and future for them. So this verse was originally a promise to a nation going through hardship. What plans to prosper you means? The word prosper here does not simply mean becoming rich or having an easy life. The Hebrew idea is closer to peace, well-being, wholeness, and being cared for by God. It means God had not forgotten them. Their suffering was not the end of the story. There was still hope ahead. The verse is not saying believers will never experience pain or problems. The people hearing this message were actually still going to remain in exile for a long time. But God promised that He was still working even during hardship. Hope and a future. This part is especially important. God was telling the Israelites that their current situation did not define their entire future. Even when life looked ruined or uncertain, God still saw value in them. God still had direction for them. Their story was not over. Many people today connect with this verse because it reminds them that difficult seasons are temporary and that hope can still exist even when life feels confusing. How Christians often apply this verse today. Christians commonly use this verse as encouragement that God cares about people. God's intentions are ultimately good. Hard times do not mean God has abandoned someone. There can still be purpose and hope ahead. At the same time, many Bible teachers also caution against reading it as a guarantee of constant success, wealth, or an easy life. The bigger message is about God's faithfulness and guidance, not a promise that everything will always go perfectly. A simple summary. Jeremiah 29 verse 11 means that even during painful or uncertain times, God had not abandoned His people. He reminded them that He still had good purposes for them and that their future still held hope.